writer, I have something to say to you. You should absolutely be celebrating writing the end of another novel, novella, novelette, whatever. If you finish writing a story, you need to celebrate it because there's a lot of work that goes into this. I posted a short form piece of content saying that I was celebrating. I took myself out to a nice lunch because I had finished another book, and everybody got in my comments saying, I didn't know we were supposed to do that. I didn't think about doing that. But baby, you just wrote a novel or a novella or a novelette or short. I don't care what it is. You wrote it. You took the time and effort to create a completed story. You put a lot of work into that, and every step of a book should be celebrated because you know what? Publishing is a hard road, especially if you're going the traditionally published route. It'll take years between the time you write that book and the time the book comes out to the public in the traditional space. So you need to be celebrating because nobody else is going to be celebrating you. Typically, I reward myself for creating another book by creating a piece of jewelry. I have different necklaces for each of my stories. It started out with just one, and then it ended up with like 5 necklaces for each story because I got crafty. And so I then wear those to my book signings and my different events. I'll wear them inside of my videos like this, and I use that to celebrate. It's a nice, easy way that I can then reflect that when I'm doing my authory bookish things. But it's also nice to make sure you're taking care of yourself. Like, do something nice. When people get their PhDs, when people have their babies, when people get married, they get parties, right? Everybody gets some type of reward for these big things, and writing a novel is no different. That's a huge accomplishment. So when you hit those life goals, those milestones, those different things that you're doing, you celebrate. And I don't care what you celebrate with. It can be taking yourself for a cupcake. It can be going out to a nice lunch or a nice dinner. It can be going on a vacation. It can be whatever you want it to be, big or small. Like I said, I started out by rewarding myself by creating little necklaces. I would go and get a couple of little charms and a chain, and I would make myself a necklace that connected to my stories, and that was my celebration. And sometimes I take myself out for lunches, and sometimes I go on vacations, and sometimes I do whatever it is that I want to do, and sometimes it kind of connects to things I'm already doing in my life. But I use them as rewards, as a way to celebrate all of the hard work that I put into writing each and every one of my books, no matter the size, because nobody else is celebrating me. I have to celebrate my own wins. I have to take care of myself in this, and you have to take care of yourself as well. So find some way to celebrate. And again, it doesn't matter what it is. You don't even have to buy yourself anything. You can finish your novel and give yourself a spa day at home. Get a nice bath, put on the mood lighting and the music, and binge your favorite you can binge. Okay. You're going to binge your favorite Netflix show. You can get overworked like I did and just go crazy with doing a dance party or just like acting wild inside of your living room. Dance around and have fun. You can do whatever you want. It doesn't have to be like some big monetary contribution to what you are doing. I clearly can't speak today. English is going to be hard, but you should be doing something to reward yourself. Go on a nice walk, go for a swim, go do something to reward yourself, something that's a little bit special. So if you like go swimming all the time, do something a little bit unique, a little bit different. Go to a new place or spend longer time there or invite a friend or like do something to set it apart from the everyday that you do. But use it to celebrate and reward yourself and celebrate. The more you tell yourself, this is to celebrate writing that novel. This is to celebrate the finish of that. This is to celebrate the however long it took you to write it. And really get into it, it's going to release all those beautiful like oxytocin, whatever, the things in your brain that make you happy. Those are the things. I'm so passionate about this, I can't even speak. I've also been recording for several hours because we're not going to have a lot of content this morning. So words can be a little bit hard, and we know writing words can be a little bit hard too. So if you manage to do it, you have earned yourself something nice. So do something nice for yourself today and plan it in advance. I want you to really be thinking about it, especially toward the last third of your novel. Just when I'm done, this is what I'm going to do. When I'm done, this is what I'm going to do. When I'm done, this is what I'm going to do. Build up that anticipation and make it worth the reward. Drop your questions, drop your thoughts, drop what you're going to do to reward yourself down in the comments below. And check out my short form piece of content too, because I gave you a little tip on what you can be doing if you are budget conscious, but you still want to take yourself out for a nice lunch when you finish your novel. And we'll see you in the upcoming episodes.